What is your life like right now?
But essentially, you just, get up for breakfast. You got your law library or your yard. Then you lunch. Then you got cleanups after each of those, like I said, and then you got a day room at night for 45 minutes and stuff to play cards or whatever with your group that you're out with. And other than that, I mean, it's pretty boring. It's pretty set in, how you do things and stuff. You get your shower time, your telephone time, and, just depending on whenever you sign up.
What is it that you miss the most about the outside?
Everything. I don't think there's just one thing. I mean, family, of course, is one. I mean, you don't get to, even though I have communication with them and stuff, I have visits with them. It's not the same. I don't get to see all my family. I don't get to see. So there's that. I mean, family for one. But I mean, there's many things. I mean, but
Going through all of these, these daily routines and, knowing what you're doing here, do you think that you will be executed?
Well, there was a time I'd say no, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's one thing now. I don't sit there and say no to that possibility. I mean, now with the way things have went, especially here of late, I mean, it's clearly getting more and more that it could be a possibility if I don't get some type of help or some type of ability to have an evidentiary hearing or something like that, so I can show the judge all my evidence and stuff and be able to show them that I shouldn't be here. Otherwise, yeah, it's a possibility.
Are you ready to die?
Well, I don't think anybody's ever willing, ready to die. I mean, everybody has, unless there's, of course, some kind of mental, defect in them. Everybody has a will to live. Everybody's going to fight, with every breath they have to live. So I don't have that mental defect, so of course I'm gonna, fight for, every last breath that I have to, prove my innocence and get out of here.
What is it like knowing that, every day you go about and it's possible that you could get a call tomorrow and it's someone from the state and they said, okay, this is the day that you're going to be executed?
Well, I mean, I don't look at it in that terms. I just look at it, I got an appeal that I got in front of the court, and I know that could go one way or the other, and then I know after I get to a certain stage, there's that possibility that a date could be set, but I know that ain't etched in stone. I mean, I've seen it where there's been somebody that's, I've been here for 2 executions, for Juberts and Williams, and I've seen those proceed through, but then I've seen Reeves and few others get their sentences reduced, and Jeremy Sheets get completely out. So, I mean, I've seen both sides, so, anything can happen at any time,
What is your opinion of lethal injection?
I mean, they say it's the more humane way to go. I mean, if I had my choice, I'd say, electric chair. I mean, if I had my choice, because I look at it this way: if they're gonna kill me and I'm innocent, then I don't want them to have the pleasure of making it seem humane or something like that. I want them to, fully take in, the wrong that I feel that they'd be doing against me. So now lethal injection, I don't know if it's humane or not. I mean, or if it's, because they give you a drug that supposedly paralyzes you, so you have no idea if that person is actually feeling pain or not once the other 2 drugs are put through. So you just don't know. I mean, because he can't move, he can't scream, he can't say nothing. I mean, he's paralyzed, so you really can't say that,
What is your opinion? We were just talking about how that federal judge
Right.
blocked the import of sodium thiopental.
Right.
What is your opinion of that ruling?
Well, I believe that ruling is right on point. I mean, I think that, that you have a law from the FDA that sits there and says, under the, I think it's called the Controlled Substance Act, that sits there and says that people cannot get drugs from other countries because of the fact that those drugs are not for sure that they're what you're buying, for one thing, or they could be less potent than what they're supposed to be and that stuff. So if you're saying that regular citizens and everything like that can't buy drugs and stuff get cheaper drugs so they don't have to pay the high cost of what the pharmaceutical companies are selling, then the state of Nebraska or any other state shouldn't be able to buy lethal injection drugs that come from, other countries as well. I mean, that's still, you're doing the same thing.